what's your sort of just quick take on what happened over the last week or two? I've voiced my opinion on this so many times. I don't want to bore people with that again, but I'd like to hear, how you viewed things over the last week.
Yeah, so like there was some fragility building for a while now, right? So you had the little spark that was all the shenanigans that happened in Japan as they move rates, and it did trigger a bit of a cascading unwind. But you had started to see carry trades being unwound. You had started to see some of those emerging market currencies like Mexican peso was already starting to unwind, and so you were starting to see de-risking going on. We had that big short cover on Russell as well, which was a form of de-risking as well that was going on. So this was kind of like the crescendo where Nikkei like gapped down 10% plus, and it just panicked everyone. And then we obviously saw this massive VIX spike. Obviously, a lot of short vol strategies were around that would have got hurt on that. Some would have got stopped out, but then some may have actually managed to survive because they've been doing so well for so long that if they could stomach the drawdown, then maybe they were actually able to survive, right? And what I did see from some of the people plugged into that space on Twitter was that actually people who survived were then able to sell into that spike and double down on that trade. And I think that partly explains why we are seeing vol collapsing so fast right now, right? So the VIX is literally back on a 17 handle, and it was all a dream, right? So my personal MO is not to go and slap a load of VIX futures just because they've doubled, because that is dangerous because they can double again. So I prefer to do it via VIX puts and VIX put structures like I have been doing with my community, which are working really well. But there are people who are a bit more aggressive who are willing to sell it in just straight outright stuff. And look at that gravity. I call it the VIX gravity. We know it always does kick in at some point, but the speed at which the VIX gravity kicks in is pretty amazing. And often surprises you how quickly it comes back.
Hi everyone, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Remember, this is just a little taster of what we do at Options Insight. To get access to all our research, including my in-depth vol market insights and my portfolio trades, and a whole lot more, you can sign up for a free 1-month trial at options-insight.com. I'll see you soon.